straight line drawn by a steady hand. Dividing the water from the sky and the land. I'm staring out at the edge of the world, wondering what lies on the other side. Is it another beach with the same kind of sand, or a place where the magic is still in the hand? Oh, the blue horizon is calling my name. It stays just as far even when I move fast. A promise of something that we can't quite see. A beautiful mystery for you and for me. The ships are like toys on the rim of the boat. Slowly they vanish as they follow the curve. I feel a pull in the center of my chest to sail past the limit and put it to the test. Oh, the blue horizon is calling my name. It stays just as far even when I move fast. A promise of something that we can't quite see. A beautiful mystery for you and for me. Sometimes the beauty is in the distance itself. The fact that we never can reach the end. It gives us a reason to keep looking up. Oh, the blue horizon is calling my name. It stays just as far even when I move fast. A promise of something that we can't quite see. A beautiful mystery for you and for me. The blue is turning to purple and gold. The horizon is waiting for the story to be told. A lonely cry in the bright morning air. They don't have a worry, and they don't have a care. I woke up early before the town was awake to the sound of the wings and the noise that they make. They're fighting for scraps near the old wooden bin, flying in circles as the day begins. Can you hear the gulls calling out to the sky? They're telling us stories of the places they fly. Their voices are harsh, but they sound like home. Can you hear the gulls calling out to the sky? They're telling us stories of the places they fly, over the white caps and into the mist, to a world that the human eyes might have missed. They're settling down on the pier for the night, silhouettes dancing in the fading light. I was looking at the line where the sky meets the sea, and for a moment the world felt much bigger than me. We sat on the pier with our legs hanging down. The wood was warm and the gulls were so loud. I thought I saw a shadow moving deep below, a giant heart beating in the middle of the bay. Did you see the whale breaking through the glass? A sudden breath of life in the quiet afternoon. It makes our little problems seem so small and thin, just a visitor passing through the deep green world. The water settled back like it never even happened, but I still feel the ripple moving through my bones. There are things in this life we can't quite explain, beautiful monsters living under the white foam. Did you see the whale breaking through the glass? A sudden breath of life in the quiet afternoon. It makes our little problems seem so small and thin, just a visitor passing through the deep green world. We worry about the bills and the time on the clock, while the giants are singing in the dark of the deep. Maybe we should listen to the song they share. Did you see the whale breaking through the glass? A sudden breath of life in the quiet afternoon. It makes our little problems seem so small and thin, just a visitor passing through the deep watching the water until the light fails, waiting for another sign from the silent deep. No roots in the ground, no leaves on the branch, just a piece of a tree taking a chance. I don't know where I started my journey today. Maybe a forest 1,000 miles away. I've been smoothed by the waves and bleached by the sun. I'm a traveler now, and my climbing is done. I am like driftwood floating on the sea, going wherever the current wants me to be. No weight on my heart and no map in my hand, just looking for a place to wash up on the sand. I've seen the storms and I've felt the deep calm. I've been a perch for a bird and a seed for a child. I'm tougher than I look after all of the years. I've washed away all of my sap and my tears. I am like driftwood floating on the sea, going wherever the current wants me to be. No weight on my heart and no map in my hand, just looking for a place to wash up on the sand. Sometimes it's better to lose your direction, to let the big world take care of the past. There is a freedom in having no home. I am like driftwood floating on the sea, going wherever the current wants me to be. No weight on my heart and no map in my hand, just looking for a place to wash up on the sand. I'm resting now in the tall beach grass, waiting for the next big wave to pass. glass bottle that had lost its weight. The glass is all frosted by the sand and the salt. It's been in the water, it's not its own fault. I wonder if there is a note tucked inside, a message from someone on the other side of the tide. Floating like a glass bottle on the wide open sea, carrying a secret that was meant to be free. It doesn't have a motor and it doesn't have a sail. It just trusts the water and it never will fail. Holding it up to the light of the sun, thinking of the races that the bottle has won. It survived the rocks and the teeth of the storm, keeping its cargo all safe and all warm. Floating like a glass bottle on the wide open sea, carrying a secret that was meant to be free. It doesn't have a motor and it doesn't have a sail. It just trusts the water and it never will fail. Messages in the dark, looking for a shore where we can leave a mark, waiting for someone to pick us up from the sand. Floating like a glass bottle on the wide open sea, carrying a secret that was meant to be free. It doesn't have a motor and it doesn't have a sail. It just trusts the water and it never will fail. I'm putting it back where the waves can reach in. Let the journey of the bottle begin again.
station is empty and the gate is locked tight. I guess I'm staying by the water tonight. I saw the taillights disappearing in the dark. I was sitting on the bench in the seaside park. I missed the last connection to the city hiding from the world like a little lost kid. The moon is my lamp and the sand is my bed. I've got the sound of the ocean inside of my head. The hotels are full and the shops are all closed. I'm walking the boardwalk where the cold wind blows. There's a strange kind of peace when you've nowhere to go. Just the rise of the tide and the steady slow flow. I missed the last train and I'm glad that I did. I'm hiding from the world like a little lost kid. The moon is my lamp and the sand is my bed. I've got the sound of the ocean inside of my head. Tomorrow the clock will start ticking again, but for now I am free from the where and the when. I'll just watch the stars until the morning arise. I missed the last train and I'm glad that I did. I'm hiding from the world like a little lost kid. The moon is my lamp and the sand is my bed. I've got the sound of the ocean inside of my head. The first light is gray on the edge of the sea. This was the best mistake that could happen to me. The walls are closing in and the air is getting thin. I need to find a place where the view never ends. My chest is tight from the pressure of the day. I've been holding my breath since the sun came up. Too many voices are spinning
inside of my head. I need the silence of the deep and the dark water. Inhale the salt and exhale the heavy gray smoke. Let the waves teach your lungs how to open up wide. There is a rhythm in the tide that knows your name. Just float for a second and let the worry go. The sand is cool beneath the palms of my hands. I'm watching the horizon where the world goes flat. Every little ripple is a soft word of kindness. The ocean is a doctor that doesn't need a word. Inhale the salt and exhale the heavy gray smoke. Let the waves teach your lungs how to open up wide. There is a rhythm in the tide that knows your name. Just float for a second and let the worry go. One step at a time into the freezing clear blue. Feel the pulse of the earth beating under the foam. I am finally starting to feel like myself again. Inhale the salt and exhale the heavy gray smoke. Let the waves teach your lungs how to open up wide. There is a rhythm in the tide that knows your name. Just float for a second and let the worry go. I remember now how to take a deep breath. The salt is the only medicine I really need. There's no hurry, there's no place to be. Just the slow movement of the green, salty sea. The rocks are disappearing one by one. The water is climbing up the side of the wall. I'm sitting on the stairs with my coffee in hand, watching the ocean reclaim all the land. I'm just watching the tide roll into the bay. I'm letting the hours just melt into the foam. No need to struggle against the heavy flow. Just watching the water do what it knows. The birds are moving higher up the cliffside. The driftwood is floating like a fleet of small boats. Everything changes, but it stays just the same. The moon is the master of this ancient game. I'm just watching the tide roll into the bay. I'm letting the hours just melt into the foam. No need to struggle against the heavy flow. Just watching the water do what it knows. We try to control the wind and the rain, but the ocean just laughs at the plans that we make. It's better to follow the pull of the moon. I'm just watching the tide roll into the bay. I'm letting the hours just melt into the foam. No need to struggle against the heavy flow. Just watching the water do what it knows. The water is high and the sun is going down. I think I'll stay here until the tide turns around.
The shadows alone and the air is turning cool. We're the last ones left, like kids after school. The umbrellas are folded and the bags are all packed. We're standing by the car with our gear in a stack. I'm looking back once at the darkening blue. I'm not quite ready and I don't think you are too. Is it time to go home? To the traffic and the lights, to the four grey walls and the short noisy nights. Can we stay for one more minute by the side of the sea, where the air is so heavy and the spirit is free? Is it time to go home? To the traffic and the lights, to the four grey walls and the short noisy nights. Can we stay for one more minute by the side of the sea, where the air is so heavy and the spirit is free? Is it time to go home? To the traffic and the lights, to the four grey walls and the short noisy nights. Can we stay for one more minute by the side of the sea, where the air is so heavy and the spirit is free? Okay, start the engine and let's drive away. But I'm leaving my heart in the middle of the bay. Is a ghost in the early light. Hide in the ocean from the human sight. I can hear the waves, but I can't see the foam. The damp air is clinging to the walls of my home. It's a quiet blanket that covers the bay, hushing the start of a long summer day. In the morning, yes, everything is still. A soft grey dream on the side of the hill. We don't need to see to know it is there. The salt and the water are thick in the air. The lighthouse is blinking a dull yellow eye, searching for ships in the low-hanging sky. There is no horizon and there is no shore, just a feeling of peace and nothing more. In the morning, in the morning mist, everything is still. A soft grey dream on the side of the hill. We don't need to see to know it is there. The salt and the water are thick in the air. Sometimes it's good not to see quite so far, to live in the bubble of where you are. sun to burn it away. In the morning mist, everything is still. A soft gray dream on the side of the hill. We don't need to see to know it is there. The salt and the water are thick in the air. The first ray of light is breaking through now. The mist is dissolving, I don't know how.
I'm walking a bit heavy on the sidewalk now. I should have taken them off, I don't know how. Every step I take makes a crunchy little sound. I'm carrying the beach through the center of town. It's rubbing my heels and it's between my toes, but I don't really mind, that's how it goes. My shoes are full of sand and my heart is full of sun. I'm not ready for the weekend to be over and done. It's a gritty reminder of the waves and the heat. A little bit of vacation stuck to my feet. I'll probably find it in the rug for a week. A tiny little souvenir of the peace that I seek. I could shake it all out and be clean and be dry, but I'd rather keep the feeling of the sea and the sky. My shoes are full of sand and my heart is full of sun. I'm not ready for the weekend to be over and done. It's a gritty reminder of the waves and the heat. A little bit of vacation stuck to my feet. The world is too polished and the world is too clean. I like the rough edges and the space in between. Let the sand stay exactly where it is. My shoes are full of sand and my heart is full of sun. I'm not ready for the weekend to be over and done. It's a gritty reminder of the waves and the heat. A little bit of vacation stuck to my feet. I'm finally home and I'm dumping them out. A little mountain of memories, without a doubt. Ooh. of your secret self. The world is so quiet when you put your head in a garden of coral and a flash of a fin, blue and orange and a vibrant bright green. The most beautiful thing that I've ever seen. Going reef deep where the light is a filter. Everything's moving in a magical kilter. No weight on the body and no noise in the ear, just the pulse of the water and the absence of fear. Fish hide in the waving seagrass, watching the shadows of the giants that pass. It's a city of life that we rarely get to see, a place where the spirit is perfectly free. No weight on the body and no noise in the ear, just the pulse of the water and the absence of fear. But the water can heal every sting and every hurt. There is a magic in the world below. Going reef deep where the light is a filter. Everything's moving in a magical kilter. No weight on the body and no noise in the ear, just the pulse of the water and the absence of fear. I'm coming up for air, but I'm leaving a part of the silence of the reef inside of my heart. Wash it all away. Let the blue take the pain. There's a secret in the spray that cleans a soul. You've been carrying that box of old regrets. It's getting heavy and the corners are torn. Why don't you leave it on the edge of the cliff? The wind will take the papers and the sea will take the rest. There is a saltwater cure for a broken heart. There is a healing power in the crashing of the surf. Don't look back at the dust dust and the dry land. Just walk into the water and let it begin. The sun is dancing on the surface of the bay. Little sparks of light like diamonds on the move. You don't have to be strong when the current is pulling. Just lie on your back and look at the clouds. There is a saltwater cure for a broken heart. There is a healing power in the crashing of the surf. Don't look back at the dust and the dry land. Just walk into the water and let it begin. The ocean has no memory of what you did wrong. It only knows the way to turn the rough into smooth. Every sharp edge is worn down by the tide. There is a saltwater cure for a broken heart. There is a healing power in the crashing of the surf. Don't look back at the dust and the dry land. Just walk into the water and let it begin. You look different now with the salt in your hair. The cure is working and the sun is going down. Found a little piece of stone in my coat today. It smells like the breeze and the heat of the July sun. The summer is fading, but the memory stays warm. I remember how we laughed when the waves hit our feet. The water was cold, but we didn't want to leave. We were building castles that the sea took away. I've got sandy pockets and a heart that feels light. Looking at the pictures of the days by the shore. Healing comes in ripples and the sound of the birds. Everything is better when the world is just blue. just over the tall gray buildings, but I can still feel the salt drying on my skin. I close my eyes and I'm back on that wooden pier, watching the silver fish jump in the late light. I've got sandy pockets and a heart that feels light, looking at the pictures of the days by the shore. Healing comes in ripples and the sound of the birds. Everything is better when the world is just blue. Take me back to the place where the time doesn't tick, where the only deadline is the setting of the sun. I am finding peace in the middle of the noise. I've got sandy pockets and a heart that feels light, looking at the pictures of the days by the shore. Healing comes in ripples and the sound of the birds. Everything is better when the world is just blue. I'm keeping this stone in my hand for a while, a little bit of the beach to keep the cold away. Bending down low to find a small prize, looking for the colors hidden from the eyes. I've got a jar on the shelf in my room, filled with the pieces of the summer that's gone. Each one is different, a spiral or a fan, a tiny house left behind on the sand. I am a shell collector walking the line between the dry earth and the deep rolling sea, finding the beauty in the things that are broken, saving the fragments of a world far away. Some are just white and some are like pearls. Some have the pink of a sunset inside. They traveled for miles on the floor of the dark before they were tossed to the edge of the world. I am a shell collector walking the line between the dry earth and the deep rolling sea, finding the beauty in the things that are broken, saving the fragments of a world far away. small piece of forever in the palm of my hand. I am a shell collector walking the line between the dry earth and the deep rolling sea, finding the beauty in the things that are broken, saving the fragments of a world far away. I found one more with a hole in the middle. I'll string it on a thread and keep it near me.
The wind hit me bite and I pulled it back fast. Maybe I'll just sit here and watch the waves pass. The wind is biting and the sky is a dull lead. I brought my towel, but it stays in the bag. You're standing there laughing with the spray on your face. How can you stand it when the winter is here? The water is too cold today for a swim, but I like the way the chill makes me feel alive. It wakes up the senses and it clears out the fog. Even the freezing sea has a way of healing.
I see the surfers waiting out past the break. They look like blackbirds on the crest of a hill. The spray is like needles when it hits my warm skin. I think I'll just stay here and listen to you. The water is too cold today for a swim, but I like the way the chill makes me feel alive. It wakes up the senses and it clears out the fog. Even the freezing sea has a way of healing. Sometimes healing is a shock to the system. Sometimes you need the cold to know you're warm. I'll take a deep breath and I'll jump right in. The water is too cold today for a swim. I like the way the chill makes me feel alive. It wakes up the senses and it clears out the fog. Even the freezing sea shivering and I can't stop smiling. The cold was exactly what I needed today. The screen is dark and the room is finally quiet. I think we need to leave the city behind for a while. I see your shoes by the front door sitting messy. The mail is piling up like snow. We spend all week chasing things we don't even like. Let's drive until the map ends and the road turns to salt. Let the ocean take the weight of your tired shoulders. Listen to the rhythmic pulse of the moving blue tide. All those heavy thoughts will dissolve in the white spray. We are just two tiny dots under the wide open sky. The radio is playing something old and scratched. You look at the window like you're searching for air. I can see the tension leaving your hands on the wheel. Soon the only sound will be the water meeting the sand. Let the ocean take the weight of your tired shoulders. Listen to the rhythmic pulse of the moving blue tide. All those heavy thoughts will dissolve in the white spray. We are just two tiny dots under the wide open sky. Doesn't matter who was right or who was wrong. The water doesn't ask us for a single reason why. We can start again where the land simply stops. Let the ocean take the weight of your tired shoulders. Listen to the rhythmic pulse of the moving blue tide. All those heavy thoughts will dissolve in the white spray. We are just two tiny dots under the wide open sky. Where did you put the keys? I hope you lost them. Let's stay here until the morning sun finds us again. stick I found near the old fishing boat. I know it won't last more than a minute or two. The white foam is coming to take it away. Everything is temporary like the white foam. Everything is beautiful because it doesn't stay. Let the bubbles pop and the water recede. I'm learning to let go of the things I can't keep. The tide is moving up to the edge of the grass. The footprints we made are filling with glass. It's a clean slate every time the wave rolls in. A chance to start over without any scars. Everything is temporary like the white foam. Everything is beautiful because it doesn't stay. Let the bubbles pop and the water recede. I'm learning to let go of the things I can't keep. Don't hold on so tight to the things that must fly. Don't cry for the marks that are washed by the sea. There is peace in the disappearing act. Everything is temporary like the white foam. Everything is beautiful because it doesn't stay. Let the bubbles pop and the water recede. I'm learning to let go of the things I can't keep. The shore is empty and the moon is coming out. The white foam is glowing in the dark of the night.
The city was gray, and it made you look sad. But here by the water, the light isn't bad. You've got a smudge of white salt on your nose, and the sand is all over your favorite clothes. The wind has been messy with your beautiful hair, but I like the way that you breathe in the air. You look better in the sun with the sea at your back. You found all the colors that the office would lack. The glow on your skin is the only thing real. I love the way that the ocean makes you feel. We haven't checked the phone or the news all day. We let all the deadlines just wither away. Your eyes are as clear as the pools in the reef. finding in nature a sudden relief. You look better in the sun with the sea at your back. You found all the colors that the office would lack. The glow on your skin is the only thing real. I love the way that the ocean makes you feel. Maybe we should move to a house by the shore and never go back to that life anymore, where the light is the master of the day. You look better in the sun with the sea at your back. You found all the colors that the office would lack. The glow on your skin is the only thing real. I love the way that the ocean makes you feel. Don't put on your jacket. Let the warmth stay a while. I haven't seen you wear such a beautiful smile.